Back, I guess, to part number 2 of this video today. Some sort of weird technical problem just happened. Some sort of internet connection issue. So this is part number 2. Right now, I'll just explain what's taken place. What I'll do at the end of the video is basically do a replay, so you guys can see the race in full, just in case you haven't watched. So basically what's taken place is we started in second, moved down to third, overtook our teammate, and moved up into first just recently. Right now, I think we're on lap 8 or 7, yeah, lap 8 right now we're on. I've just done the fastest first sector. Also, I hold currently the fastest lap time of a 1:24. So, you know, it's quite good right now. This race is going for us as George Russell. We're 2 points away from taking championship lead. I'm pretty sure you know what happened. I apologise for any connection troubles or any issues that obviously taken place this morning or this afternoon. Let's get on with this last 5 laps. And hopefully this race will be uninterrupted now from here to the end. So back to commentating then on what's going on as Sebastian Vettel drives down the outside, blasts his way past. Nothing I can do to stop him there from taking the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. Now we've just got to try and get back in to hopefully a rhythm and try and also gain again on Vettel, as right now we go through Parabolica again. Another good run, should be more or less a repeat of last lap, really, as we overtake with ease. Just look how easy it is to overtake right now. No trouble for us. Right, let's try and bridge that gap to Vettel, because the thing is, the slipstream is so powerful today. Just look how quick Vettel can come back, even on a short straight like this. Right, if we get a good run through Parabolica, I'm sorry, through 2 Lesmos, may just be able to defend against Vettel here. Don't think we've done enough, going to be difficult. We go to the inside again, gonna be more or less a repeat of last lap, will it? This time, a bit more on the racing edge. Vettel's gaining, he's ahead right now. Vettel, we're gonna dart back to the inside. As we look to gain on Vettel again, it's just so easy right now. We've gone straight on, so we've got to slow down. 3 seconds, we barely gained 3 seconds. Well, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do this basically, use a flashback. We did not gain 3 seconds there, sorry to say. I did slow down. I was being a fair sport. I've been actually a fair sport today, all day long actually, I would say, including qualifying. You know, every time I've gone off, I've made sure to slow right down, hand back the position, and yeah, you know, or basically hand back the time I could have won. Well, I don't see how that warrants a 3-second time penalty, that does. But nonetheless. Oh, that'll hit us.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
That'll hit us there. You know, though, I've just worked out it could be actually better if we don't overtake down the Parabolica straight. In quite good honesty. because I meant down this straight. Like, because right, by the looks of it, if every time we're overtaking, we don't have enough of power to really stay in front. So therefore, probably makes more sense, stay behind and wait for a straight like this one coming up, then overtake. I know that may sound like, why would you do that, but honestly, I'm gonna try it on next lap to see if we can do it. So we're gonna get close at the end of this lap. We're not gonna overtake, okay? We're just gonna stay close throughout the entirety of the lap. So quite close here. So right now, if we wanted to go for the overtake, we can. It'd be probably easy. I'm gonna just really pace. So I'm not even right now anywhere close to that rev limiter. So I'm just gonna stay now close. Now this is where we need to make the gains. Just wanna, yep, we're well within that zone. Not a good one for Vettel. Right, through the last few turns. Now this is where I say we can make the overtake. But Vettel's getting a really, really good drive off that corner. And there is a car I've gone through, so we do have to be a bit wary. Okay, it didn't happen there. Right, we're just gonna go for it.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
Last pass, Vettel.
Good job, nice overtake.
Ah, that was really, really horrible. But certainly close enough, and we just made the mistake that hands Vettel the race win. We're about to find out. We power our way. We've sent it. We've gone for it. We've got it. Vettel's gonna come back on the exit. This is gonna be a drag race down into Parabolica. Yes! We've done it! We've won in Italy! Boom! Yes! Get in there.
That's the race win.
I know that was close. Like, the slipstream was unbelievably powerful today.
A great win then for the
Like, every time I would overtake, Vettel would come back, and every time Vettel would overtake, I would come back. Yeah, that was a tough race actually. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to just leave a replay. I'll sort of commentate slightly. So we're going to watch the full race sort of lap by lap. So yeah, we're just going to see what happened really. So yeah, it was a good start actually by Sebastian Vettel. Gotta say that. We had very good pace in this opening stint. We did well, I think, personally, to defend this position here. Very well then. This was the moment where we got back up into second place. lovely overtake in my opinion. Taking slipstream right to the limit, right on the edge here with my teammate. And took position quite nicely actually, I think personally. Wasn't bad as overtakes go. And yeah, this was the crucial moment of the race. Because obviously we had to try and gain on Sebastian. You know, if we didn't gain on Sebastian, we could have been easily fine with our teammate. And I didn't really want to have a fight with my teammate today. We did well to defend against our teammate, actually. Did cut the corner slightly there. I don't think they made too much of a difference. We'll speed it up slightly. Don't want to wait too much time. But yeah. Look how many sparks, though, just coming off our car. Virtually, more or less sparking all the way down that straight. Went slightly on. But you'll see here, we do literally slow down, and as you can see, Bottas does gain more or less a lot of time on us. So actually, we're probably a bit over generous there. Because let's have a quick look before. Well, how far were we? We probably had about at least a car length or two. Probably I'm gonna say two car lengths on Bottas. And yeah, we did go wide, as you can tell. And coming out of it, probably had about a car length after I slowed down, so probably was a bit too generous, if anything, then there, I'd probably say. And it did allow Bottas a little bit of a sniff at me, but didn't get past, he didn't. So yeah, then obviously just speed things up. I don't really want to wasting too much time, but as I say, look how many sparks everywhere around this circuit. I don't think I've seen one corner where we're not sparking. Are we the only car doing this? We're more or less, oh wait, I think one of Force India's is doing it, but we're more or less one of the only cars sparking as much as we are. Yeah, you can just literally see the sparks coming off our car. Literally every single corner, every time we're doing high speed stuff. That just shows how low our car probably was to the ground actually, because I made it really, really low. So probably that's to reflect that, I presume. But yeah, you can just see how many sparks. It's like a firework display. Can't imagine what Bottas is seeing. But yeah. So we're on about now lap 4, or going on to lap 4 now. And this is really where we're getting really, really close to the back of Vettel actually. Probably actually on lap 3, on to lap 4 now. Just gone. So I'll speed it up a little bit more, so don't have to wait too long, because I don't really want to drag this out any longer than it has to be. Sorry about the two-parter video, I do apologise. Please watch them both, part 1 and part 2. But yeah, so with some weird internet connection loss, you know, I'll have to check, make sure it's no serious faults with my router. Anyway, out of the last corner, this was our first overtake on Vettel. And just look how easy, as I say, you'll probably see this, how easy it was, but literally, so easy. Even before we get into the racing zone, we've probably got about a car length on Vettel. And just to let you know, during that straight, we were hitting, you know, right, Vettel was doing around 212. We were on 227, you know, more or less, we were basically 20 miles, we were basically 20 miles per hour faster than Vettel down the straight. Again, we did run wide. I didn't have to get back to the place, but I chose to, because I didn't really, we were under braking, and I always say, the place isn't secure, or it isn't, the move isn't complete until you've properly got past without making an error. And yeah, you know, And then we come to the pits. We did make a few mistakes on this pit entry today. You can check that out in the first part of the video before we had the internet connection. And we came out in this traffic. Wow, I didn't know there was that many cars behind us. A lot of cars. And we defended them successfully. Sort of had a bit of a moment on the exit. Then really, next bit's just out trying to chase down Vettel again. And yeah, you know, when we get to lap 8, rest, you know what happened, all of you. Rest is all history, really. And you saw, I presume, what happened if you watched the full video, part 1 and part 2. Bit weird to do it in the Italian Grand Prix, but you know. It's all that unofficial part 1, unofficial part 2, I'm going to describe it as. But yeah, gained on Vettel. Again, just look how easy it was. I kept on doing this, but he kept on then coming back towards us all race long, and you'll see what I mean. I thought, you know, when we got past him, it'd be a walk in the park. We'll just sprint away from him, no problems, no questions asked. That's what I thought. But then Vettel gave me that answer just about now. And look how close Vettel is to us. He was getting a really good drive off that corner. Yeah, very good drive, and we did give him room. We did respect Vettel today, which is good. I always respect the AI, no matter what. So yeah, yeah, we just had this nice battle between us, and then he came back. We then came back at him. Had a nice drag race here. Then we came out, you'll just see what I mean. Then he'll come back at us, and yeah, that was it really. What lap were we on? Oh, we're on lap 10. Oh, I'll sort of play it all the way then to the end. Why not? That was a mistake. I thought that probably cost us race, but then I decided we're going to try a different tactic, because I knew every time we did that, our tactic, it just wasn't working. But then when I tried this new tactic, that didn't work, and I thought, what will work? Vettel got such a good drive off this corner, such a great drive. Honestly, nothing was working. So I, you know, decided to hang back here. This was the lap I tried, and I said, right, we're going to hang back, then we're going to try and keep within this second window, which we did. And just look at the drive, right, off this corner. Right, going into the corner, probably about half a car length. Going now, I swear he gained probably about a tenth there, or two. Like, let's have a look at his speed already. We're on 178. Sorry, we're on 168. He's on 178. So he's probably gained about 10 miles per hour, and that really what was the difference, I feel, in this corner, and that's why we just couldn't do it. We lost a bit of time here. And yeah, we did gain slightly, but not enough to make a threat. So then, like, I didn't really know what to do. So I decided to go for it again on the last lap, this tactic. Made a mistake here. And I thought that I've blown the race then. So I tried to just keep with him. You know, we did, I feel. Then we did go for it again. We got a bit of a better drive this time. Had the slipstream as well. Picked it all up. And that was actually probably a nice move. And very, very clean. You can tell that is clean. Then, yeah, do go slightly on the exit curb. Then make a bit of a slide. Just have a look how much of that slide was. Then we're wheel to wheel all the way down the parabolica. And nice. I think we touched, actually. Yeah, seems like we just touched. But Vettel was behind when we did touch. I don't think that really affected... Well, I don't think that changed with the difference between winning. Still looked like he got a good exit. And that was a race then for you. Then. And we won. So yeah, Alonso came home in 9th. Which ain't bad. But it does mean we lead the Drivers' Championship by 21 points. And 44 over our teammate. And we now lead the Constructors by 128. So, yeah. That's really, really good then going into the next race. Because like 21 points, it means if we regardless of where we finish, you know, we are more or less in a quite nice position going forth for the rest of the season now. So, I'm not saying we've won the championship today, but
was it a comfortable win?
we certainly have probably taken one small step towards the championship anyway. So yeah, but it's a long way to go still. I think it's 8 more races or 7 more races, something like that. So still, what, 7 more races? Anything could happen in them 7 more races. That's enough points at the moment to make the difference in the championship. And yeah, whether or not it will be the deciding factor of this race, who knows? But 21 points is a lot better than last season. We were leading the championship, but only by 0 points after this race. So yeah,
it's not going to look great on the contract review. So make sure you take
what can I say?
Seriously.
So we'll move forward into the next race. We're gonna also apply a few upgrades onto the car. I'm gonna go for some engine upgrades. I feel like that'd probably be best suit us at the moment. I know our engine is probably OP as it stands. Also, can we apply any of these upgrades? It doesn't look like we can. How about any of these? Could go for 1 or 2. Won't go for that one. Could probably afford 1. Or we go for a reliability. Which one do we go for? I'm going to go reliability then. So yeah, we're going to have a few upgrades then. We'll have 1 coming for the next race. Then the 1 huge engine upgrade coming for the USA Grand Prix. And then we will have a huge upgrade also coming from, well, a good upgrade coming for the Singapore Grand Prix next time. So we'll just select our tyres as we're now leading the championship as well. Like we always do this anyway. But yeah, so sorry, as I say, my apologies about today's sort of split video. I will label them as part 1 and part 2, so you won't get confused sort of thing. So you'll think this is part 1, this is part 2, last one was part 1. I know it wasn't meant to be like this or intended. So please do forgive me for this small issue that we've had today. But yeah, you know, overall, can't complain. Good race, nonetheless. And yeah, we got the job done. Regardless. So
developments this weekend, but some of them
apparently
have failed quality control.
some have failed.
Make sure you
That's
indicate
not
what
good.
you'd like redeveloped via the workstation.
Okay,
I've been
so
in touch with some contacts
one
at
of our
Ferrari,
engine ones
and
have
they think your
failed.
attitude and
That's a bit of a
results might be a good
shame.
fit for
But
their
yeah.
team. We can talk to them at
Quickly
our
have a
next
look at our
contract review if you're
message.
interested.
Or
Let's see what
messages.
kind of offer they can put on the
Quickly
table.
see what message we got. So how's the weather gonna be? Nothing to suggest it's gonna be dry. Good news, we'll fit a new upgrade. So yeah, nothing to suggest what the weather's gonna be like for this race weekend. I imagine it's gonna be dry. But yeah, next time certainly could be a 2-parter. Will be probably the Singapore and Russia, most likely, depending on how we do in Singapore anyway. So yeah, see you all next time then for the Singapore and maybe including the Russian Grand Prix for round number 15 and 16. And remember, this is the final season. I am doing career mode until F1 2019 comes out. I will not be doing career mode, you know, anymore after this season. We should have this season completed and wrapped up by, hopefully, right. We're going to probably do a video on Wednesday. So, let me just have a look. And I'll probably tell you now when. So, Wednesday's the 1st, so that'll be a 2-parter. So, then we'll have about 5 rounds remaining. So, after Wednesday, we've got 5 rounds. And we'll probably do another video either on Thursday or Friday. Then we've got. So then that's another round out the way. So we're now down to 4 rounds. So I'm going to say, at the earliest, it will be finished by Thursday the 9th to Friday the 10th, at the earliest. And by the latest, I'm going to say Friday the 17th of May. And that's when we'll have finished this career mode. You know, and then very shortly after this, I finish this career mode, I do have my actual real driving practical test. I already passed my theory, so I'm only waiting to pass my practical now. Hopefully I'll pass that on the 30th of May. So yeah, do obviously, if you want, wish me luck on that. You know, very much appreciated. If you do, thank you. If you don't, obviously, thank you anyway. You know, but yeah, hopefully I'll pass that. Then I can call myself a official licensed driver, and would be legally allowed to drive on European and UK roads. You know, then obviously I'm going away for a week in June. So I won't be doing any video on that. And the new career mode, obviously, I believe career mode's the new game's coming out on the 28th. Now, I do believe also if you get the legendary edition of the game, you can have it actually a few days early on the 25th. So I may buy the legendary edition. It does include Senna's car and Prost's car, the 1990s car, which does seem quite cool. And I am going to say classic cars versus modern car will be returning for a third consecutive year, most likely, because of what I've seen. Okay, obviously Senna's car's in it. There are seeming to be some new also cars that look to be in it, like from 2010. So it does appear to me new classic cars will be featuring in F1 2019. So yeah, we're gonna have even more classic cars to do for F1 2019, which will be great. Hopefully a much improved game as well. And yeah, I am going to also write an email, as I said at the start of the video, to you know, Codemasters about the fault I spotted today in the game. And yeah, you know, so see you all next time for another video. Have a good you know, day. See you all next time for either, well, for probably round 15 and round 16 combined. See you all next time. Take it easy. Have a good day.